the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Bringing a taste of New York to the Tennessee Valley since 2013, Pie Factory has just the pizza to satisfy your craving. From sweet to savory, from pies to calzones, we make it all fresh, by hand, every day with our tried and true age-old techniques. Pair any pie with our ranch made in-house, an unbeatable combo. Whether you're dining in or taking it to go, we know you'll love our specialty pizzas. Stop by our location on the square in downtown Lawrenceburg or order online today.
Choose Keaton Services Group for all your outdoor needs. We provide pressure washing, soft washing, lawn care, and landscaping to residential and commercial customers. Call owner Jackson Keaton today to schedule your service. Licensed and insured.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
I did it again, 2 games in a row. I started with my microphone muted. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. We're here at Loretto, our third of our 4 games of the day. We'll bring the Loretto Lady Mustangs versus the Marshall County Tigerettes. Michael Marks here, bringing you the 2026 Loretto Girls Summer Playday. Again, it's a beautiful Monday morning still. Afternoon will be coming up in a few minutes. This game was slated for right at noon, but hey, if it's a tournament and you can start a game early, do it, because at some point in these play days you typically get behind. But hey, listen, we've been on schedule today and even a little ahead. Lady Mustangs picked up a victory earlier this morning over Wayne County. Big offensive performances in that game from Sophie Weathers and Allie Augustine, as the trio of seniors combined for 30 of the Lady Mustangs points in that game. 30 of the 47, that is. So same starting 5 for the Lady Mustangs, the 3 seniors, Weathers, Augustine, and Craig, along with Kinley Stutz and Alexa Crosby. And about 3 or 4 freshmen that will play off the bench, and the Lady Mustangs control the tip and going to work quickly. Augustine, mid-range jumper is good. Again, Allie got off to a little bit of a slow start in our first game of the day, making sure that doesn't happen twice. And the Lady Mustangs out to a 2-0 early lead. Tigerettes in some trouble as they do get it across midcourt. And 3-point attempt from Madison Mason, no good. Rebound, caroms around. Craig has it for the Mustangs, but an offensive rebound for Marshall County, and the layup up and good. Believe that was number 23, Zakiah Taylor, there with the bucket. Now right side, Crosby with it. Getting inside, kicks to Craig. Craig gets to the elbow, now kicks to Stutz. Stutz swings it around to Augustine. And Crosby, a corner 3, left that one a little long. Rebound by Fisher. Now racing up the court is Taylor, and has it taken away and is fouled in the process by Stutz. So we'll come to this far side where Lydia Stinnett will trigger it in now to Taylor. Marshall County setting up their offense. Mason with it. The post player switch. Now back up top to Taylor. Marshall County showing some patience here in a 2-2 game. Mason with it. Gets the screen. Oh, and that one tipped away momentarily. Now Stinnett with it. Gets to the elbow, mid-range jumper. Left it short. May have been partially deflected. And Stutz comes out of there with the rebound. Craig way up ahead of everybody. Beat them all down the court. And the throw just a bit high from Crosby. And turnover back to the Tigerettes. Again, 10-minute running clock quarters today as Taylor with it. Throws it back. That is Hurt. Now Stinnett trying to work down low and taken away by Sophie Weathers. Craig with it, stops, lets everyone pass. Augustine to Crosby. Left her open up top. That's her spot. Can't get it to go, though. Halfway down and back out, and Stutz is going to be fouled. I believe it's Stinnett down there on the shove. Crosby to inbound underneath. Hits it to Augustine. Thought about the 3. Now we'll get down low, and I'm not sure if Crosby will have 2 easier points in her high school career. As she gets on the board, Lady Mustangs back out in front, 4-2. Now the big thing on an inbound play, baseline out of bounds, is you cannot lose the inbounder, because they'll do exactly what Crosby did. Is that throw a bit high from Taylor? They'll do exactly what Crosby did right there and just kind of sneak in under the basket, and that's an easy 2 points. Back to Crosby. Again, had an excellent freshman campaign, was the District 9 AA newcomer of the year on the girls' side, as Augustine can't knock down the corner three. And coming out of there with it's the Tigerettes. It's Taylor. Got down the court in a hurry, and the Lady Mustangs will sink into that 3-2 zone defense. Corner three is no good from Mason. Good defense out there. Oh, and nobody looking there as Augustine was trying to feed it up the court. Taylor for three. No good. Offensive rebound blocked by Weathers. Bit too much body contact in there from either Weathers or Crosby there. He's going to send the Tigerettes to the line. That's Abria Fisher. Looking to cut into this Lady Mustangs lead. No good. Offensive rebound. Shot up. No good. And Augustine able to clean up the rebound that time. Augustine quickly down low. Weathers back to the basket. Nice little drop step. Gets it to go. And timeout. Marshall County Tigerettes. With the Lady Mustangs leading this one 6-2, 5:17 to go in the first. We'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
And we're back. Marshall County basketball out of the timeout, trailing 6-2 against the Lady Mustangs. And quickly racing down the hurt, it's Jalea Duhon who lost it out of bounds, but it will stay down here. Pardon, that is Kamaya Malone. Misread the numbers there. Looking to get it in. Duhon is in the game as well, number 24 down low, matched up there with Sophie Weathers. Taylor gets a screen there from Malone. And that's Ketchum. Aaron Ketchum with it. And Taylor working on Craig, gets it to the outside. Now back to Craig, to Ketchum. Nice feed inside. Malone going to work, lost control of it. Back out to Ketchum. Suffocating defense by this Lady Mustangs team. Now we can talk about the scoring totals some of these girls can put up. Because you got, I know, 3 girls out there that have scored, if not 20, really close to 20 during the regular season last year. Corner three from Ketchum, no good. And Augustine rips down the rebound, the double-double machine. 3-on-3 with the 3 seniors. Craig, three-pointer, got it. Chloe Craig with the triple. She now leads all scorers as all 4 of the made baskets from the Lady Mustangs have come from different players. She got the 3 seniors, Augustine, Craig, and Weathers each with a bucket, as well as Alexa Crosby. And Crosby, maybe a little physical right there, and is able to force the turnover. As some fresh legs checking in for the Lady Mustangs, as Gracie Rutledge checking in along with Shanna Fisher to give Stutz and Craig a breather. So Crosby to inbound from the corner, a really tough spot to inbound. And gets it to Weathers. Down low, Augustine, wide open for 2. What vision there from Sophie Weathers to find Allie Augustine underneath for the bucket. Now a 9-point Lady Mustangs lead. They've scored the last 9 in this game. Malone loses it out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Weathers. Marshall County with it. That's Fisher. Up top now, Ketchum. Maybe looking for Dahone down low. Fisher gets it back to Ketchum. Ryan Taylor a bit more off the ball this possession. And trying to find her, and it's taken away by Augustine, and then gets it right back. Oh, and blocked! Rejected there by Sophie Weathers. Sends Fisher shot back, and quickly the Mustangs come the other way. Crosby, left open, left wing three. Left it short. Rebound comes right back to Augustine. Free throw line jumper for Weathers, no good. Oh, and big contact there between Taylor and Augustine. Taylor fights her way through it. The three-pointer, no good for Fisher. Long rebound. They're going to let that one go out of bounds. Back to the Lady Mustangs. 1:30 to go in the first. And quickly some subs for Marshall County. Taylor and Fisher out. Back in the game is Stinnett and Mason. And here comes Crosby across the timeline. 1:05 to go in the first. Rutledge gets it to Weathers. And Sophie going to work. Gets inside. Strong move, and she's fouled. You know, Sophie makes so much of her worth at the line, and that move is why. She could just kind of put her shoulder down and just kind of bully her way in. And you've seen as Augustine checks back in for Crosby, that development as she knocks that one down. So Sophie with 4 now. Again, the free throws counting 4 2-points each in this one. And here comes Madison Mason with it. Left side to Stinnett. Stinnett working her way in, kicks it to Ketchum. Duhon and Malone, the two post players. Malone with that screen right there. And Stinnett did not see the clock, and that will end it for the first quarter. Lady Mustangs put up some offense, but the defense tells the story in the first. We'll head to the second quarter. Our score, Loretto 13, Marshall County 2, here on the X Sports Network.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tag with Heritage Automotive, and we want you to know when it comes to your vehicles, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
And we're back. Second quarter getting underway here at Loretto. In our third game of the day, second high school varsity game of 2 for the Lady Mustangs. Again, the junior varsity will play next to close us out for the day. The Lady Mustangs gathered an 11-point lead in that first quarter. Both teams made baskets on their opening possessions, and the Lady Mustangs, for the next 9 minutes and change, did a lot of that, forcing turnovers. And that was maybe more of a bit self-inflicted one there by Marshall County. But it was a lot of forcing turnovers and grabbing rebounds. And the starting 5 did all of the scoring. Augustine and Weathers each with 4, Craig with 3, Crosby with 2. As it was really evenly dispersed. I mean, everybody was kind of getting their looks, and Weathers gets inside, kicks Augustine. She's trying from downtown. No good. Rebound, Craig goes back up. Can't get it to go. Tipped around. Crosby comes out of there with it. She goes back up, and she is fouled. Looked like Zakiah Taylor there on the foul will send Alexa Crosby to the line. Again, one free throw worth 2 points. And it's good. Crosby, Weathers, and Augustine each with 4. So Lady Mustangs lead 15-2. Taylor, long cross-court pass, finds Mason. Good pass now to Stinnett. Stinnett working up ahead, working on Weathers. Kick back out. And Lady Mustangs just playing suffocating defense. Taylor working inside on Stutz, runs into Weathers, and she's got a free throw coming up. I think a little bit too much body contact there from either Stutz or Weathers. It feels good to be sitting back up here in the little crow's nest, I guess you could say, here at the new gym in Loretto. First shot no good, and again, I was out of town covering some softball at the beach when the Mustangs and Lady Mustangs played their sub-state games at home. I haven't called a game in here since the end of the regular season. And that end of the season matchup against Forest, I believe, was our last broadcast. And here is Augustine down low, an easy 2. (17-2) Lady Mustang lead. Mason gets it to Taylor. And again, remember earlier talking about some of the lack of depth that you would see on South Lawrence's bench typically. Well, it's all on the end of that Lady Mustangs bench as Crosby gets the takeaway. Again, a double-digit freshman class coming in for the Lady Mustangs. Crosby with the left hand gets it to go. Nice left-hand layup from Alexa Crosby. And Sophie Weathers with another steal. She's going to go coast to coast, finishing with the left. That trio all with 6, and Marshall County has seen enough. They want a timeout with 7:07 remaining in the second. Our score, Lady Mustangs 21, Marshall County 2. We'll be back on the X Sports Network.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
And we're back here at Loretto, coming out of the Marshall County timeout. 6 quick points for the Lady Mustangs. It's the trio all putting in work. Allie Augustine, Sophie Weathers, and Alexa Crosby, each with a bucket there leading to the timeout. They've all got 6. And they have 18 of the 21 for the Lady Mustangs here as they lead Marshall County 21-2 with 7 minutes to go. And Augustine may have another steal. Oh, Taylor able to get it back. Wow, what handles there by Zakiah Taylor to keep that in her possession. Screen from Duhon. Wasn't able to get any space and just, picked up Sophie Weathers on her, who takes it away. Sophie over to Chloe Craig. Back to Weathers. Can't get it to go. Just maybe wanted a couple rebounds there and couldn't get that one to go. Crosby tries to get in there, tie it up, and Jay Duhon was not having any of that, just ripping it back towards the Tigerettes' way. Oh, nice pick and roll down low. Duhon can't get it to go. Beautiful pass there, though, by Madison Mason. Weathers from downtown. No good. Craig, though, on the offensive glass. Can't get it to go. Really, if any complaints for the Lady Mustangs, they've struggled a little bit with some of those closer shots, but again, their rebounding defensively isn't allowing Marshall County more than one attempt each possession. And again, their shooting numbers aren't playing in their favor. A bit of a errant pass from Augustine. I think Weathers may have gotten shoved there, kind of a glance back. 5.5 minutes to go. Taylor's going to step into a right wing three, back iron, and Augustine fighting for the rebound and will bring it in. Is able to keep the dribble alive as well. Had both Duhon and Mason all over her. Weathers inside, and she's fouled. Zakiah Taylor picks up the foul. A quartet of Lady Mustangs about to check in. Craig, Crosby, and Stutz will take a seat as Helton, Melton, and Rutledge all check in. 3 freshmen. And Haybury Daniels set to check in as well. And I would assume that's for Sophie Weathers since she didn't check in during the last whistle. So Weathers will take her 8 points to the bench, and Haybury Daniels will check in. So the Lady Mustangs, 4 freshmen and a sophomore for this upcoming year. You've got Daniels, Melton, Helton, and Rutledge out there with Fisher, the sophomore. Working it up ahead to Stinnett. Augustine out there on the floor. And working is Daniels. And here comes Augustine. Lost it on her way up. Tried to save her dribble. And we'll take it out of bounds. We'll go the other way. So Parton said Jules Melton was in the game. That was actually Allie Augustine, as that one's batted out of bounds. Marshall County with it on the right side. That three-pointer no good. It looks like that was Trinity Evans into the ball game. And out with it comes Gracie Rutledge. Rutledge racing up the court. Gets it to Augustine. Augustine, a lot of space. Gets it to Daniels on the left side. Haybury drives inside. Right hand. Hook shot. Got it to go in the foul. Yeah, you kind of use this summer to gauge which freshmen are ready to make an instant impact. And again, the Lady Mustangs have played about 4 today. And I think all 4 of them could be ready to make an instant impact, as the free throw no good. And we're racing up the court. Catch him with it. Looking for Stinnett. May have had her open for 3, but again, good defense there by Helton to keep her hands up in the passing lanes there. Oh, and taken away. Read like a book, Haybury Daniels. She's going coast to coast. Can't get it to go, but she is fouled. 2 free throws, one free throw worth 2 points coming up for the incoming freshman, Haybury Daniels. And it's good. So Daniels with 4 points off the bench. It's really helped here for the Lady Mustangs. Again, the defense causing havoc. So under 2 minutes to go. Augustine out. And now the 5 I had mentioned a moment ago. Melton in. On a corner 3, Stinnett left open. No good. Offensive rebound. And may have been partially blocked by Avery Daniels there, as it was Jalea Duhon able to get in there and grab the offensive rebound and give Marshall County a chance for some points here in the quarter. So we hit the 90-second mark. Free throw, no good. Offensive rebound comes down to Duhon, and actually they're going to say we had a foul there on number 15, Abria Fisher, bumping into the hand of, I think it was Fisher there, or Melton, 1. Nonetheless, Lady Mustangs will take over possession, a 25-point lead, 27-2 our score. In the corner, Fisher gets it to Daniels, who gets a nice screen there from Melton. Tries to drive inside and runs into a wall of Marshall County Tigerettes. And inbound underneath, it'll be Rutledge. Wide open, Helton in the corner for 3. No good. Rutledge the offensive rebound, and she is fouled. Going up for 2. A couple players go down, but everybody up and all right. That's always the big thing during summer ball. Stay healthy. You don't want something bad to happen in a summer game when you're just all out here playing for fun, playing to get better, playing with your teammates. As free throw's no good for Rutledge. Approaching the 10-second mark, it's Ketchum with it. We'll stop and drop it off for Fisher. Fisher, not sure if that was a pass, but it's taken away by Melton at 1 second. Rutledge not able to get a shot off in time, but great defense again for the Lady Mustangs, as they didn't allow a single point there in the second quarter. And they will head to the half. Our score, Loretto 27, Marshall County 2. We'll be back in a couple minutes for the second half. That will be next on the X Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty, LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
Banking made simple and convenient. At Builtwell Bank, we're here for you. Whether you're making a milestone purchase or saving for retirement, our dedicated financial team will walk with you every step of the way because we care. From personal banking accounts to making sure your business and commercial needs are met, we'll make sure you have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and goals. Serving Lawrenceburg and Summertown. Come see us today. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down, or their 24/7 availability. You can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
It's never been easier to buy a used car thanks to Prime Automotive Lawrenceburg. We believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating you right. Our friendly staff makes sure of it, helping you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget with financing options available. We're always getting new arrivals, making it easy for you to find what you need. Stop by for a test drive Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. We're located at the old Shoney's building on North Locust Avenue in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
At 1819, you're getting more than just an elevated dining experience here. We'll transport you to another world, a world where historic meets modern. You'll find your classic comfort staples to exotic delicacies, where unique flavors are combined to create your favorite dishes. Whether it's our locally and internationally inspired food or drink, including craft cocktails and local beers, we have something to satisfy every palate. If you're looking for your next meal or ready to host an event, discover the magic of 1819 today on the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Loretto. Michael Marks here, bringing you Lady Mustangs basketball here at the 2026 Loretto Girls Playday. Just a good opportunity to get some of these high school teams locally. You got Wayne County, Marshall County, and Loretto here. Get some experience, get some playing on the court. Obviously, you got a bunch of incoming freshmen, at least on the part of the Lady Mustangs, that they need to kind of learn, not necessarily how to play together. They did win a state championship in middle school this past year, but learn how to play with this high school team that just made it to the Final Four and are looking to hoist up a gold ball come March. 27-2 the lead for the Lady Mustangs. 8 points for Sophie Weathers, Alexa Crosby, and Allie Augustine each with 6. Haybury Daniels with 4 points off the bench, and Chloe Craig with 3 to round out our scoring. Zakiah Taylor with both points for Marshall County. Crosby to inbound. Oh, and wide open underneath. Can't get it to go, but good tip out there by Augustine. Stutz, top of the key. Stops, gets it to Weathers. Crosby now. Had a moment of free space, and Lady Mustangs continue to swing it around on this Marshall County zone. Crosby gets it to Augustine, finds it to Weathers. Weathers bumped in the back there, no call. And Morgan will go, or pardon, Mason the other way on the takeaway. Mason with it. Spins it out, gets it to Taylor. Zakiah Taylor going to work here on Allie Augustine. Again, Allie was the 2025-26 X Sports Award, the Girls Basketball X Sports Award winner. And we've got rolling around on the ground a jump ball. We'll stay down here with the Tigerettes. And Allie a chance to go for a two-peat maybe. But obviously there's probably 3 or 4, maybe even 5 girls on this team that could go out and win it on any given night. Crosby bats that one away. And Stinnett can't bring it back in. Craig with the steal. Here comes Augustine. To Crosby. Extra feed to Weathers. One more to Stutz. She'll try the 3. Back iron, no good. And Duhon will rip down the rebound. Now, typically, Augustine and Weathers, I would say those two are pretty good at controlling the boards typically, but Duhon has made it a bit more of a job today. I mean, that last possession, both Augustine and Weathers were crashing, and neither one of them able to rip it in. But Augustine's going to take an easy 2 right there, gets her up to 8 points. And we do have Taylor down for Marshall County. Didn't see what happened there. Not sure if it's a cramp or maybe a turned ankle. But her coach out there to help her off the court. And so hopefully everything okay there with Zakiah Taylor. Very talented player for Marshall County. We'll take a seat with 7:37 to go in the third quarter. But Marshall County will take over. And again, Taylor has been a primary ball handler for them, so we'll see if that maybe takes a hit. But a good job there by Ketchum to get it across half court, and Augustine with the takeaway. Easy lay-in for Augie, and she's got 10. First into double figures today or at least in this game for the Lady Mustangs. Oh, and that one's stolen away. Augustine going for a double-double in steals. Down low, what a pass to Sophie. Kicks out. Stutz going inside now to Augustine. She's going to try the corner three. Left it a bit short, and the rebound comes down to Ketchum. Madison Mason, though, racing up the court. 2-on-2, the break. She's going it herself. Can't get the left-hand layup. Just left that one a bit short. Crosby maybe trying the same thing. Flips to Stutz. And Kinley, the easy lay-in. Now all 5 in the starting lineup have scored for the Lady Mustangs. 6 different Lady Mustangs have scored in this one. Aaron Ketchum with it, facing this 2-3 Lady Mustangs zone defense. Fisher out to Mason for 3. Madison Mason knocks it down. The first point since the first possession of the game for Marshall County. Good to see them get back on the board, but I mean, you gotta think the Lady Mustangs just went about, 23 minutes of running clock, but game time nonetheless, without giving up a point. Coming back the other way now. And the high post Fisher. Back out. Ketchum knocks down the 3. Aaron Ketchum. And just like that, back-to-back possessions for Marshall County, and it's down to a 25-point game. Crosby on the low block finds a cutting Kinley Stutz, who can't get that one to go. And a line change coming for the Lady Mustangs at the next dead ball. Again, those 4 freshmen and the sophomore with Helton, Rutledge, Melton, Daniels, and Fisher. And kind of a tall lineup at that. All have length. Can play multiple positions, all very athletic as well. It's an interesting 5. And not in a bad way whatsoever, as Stinnett can't knock down the mid-range jumper. Another thing about summer ball, you see a bunch of lineups that you will probably never see during the school year. Not like I assume this is one you'll see a lot of, as Augustine knocks down the floater. Timeout, Ashley Rutledge and the Lady Mustangs, or take a short break to get those 5 girls in the game. And I believe that was all. Okay, that was just a stoppage. That was a timeout. Okay. Had players running back on the court. They're excited to get out there, and we will see that when we return. You're watching the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
And we're back out of the quick Lady Mustangs timeout. New 5 on the floor for the Lady Mustangs. You got Gracie Rutledge, Brooklyn Helton, Jules Melton, Shanna Fisher, and Avery Daniels, the 5 on the floor. And a completely new 5 that we saw right before the break. Stutz, Augustine, Craig, Weathers, and Crosby have 31 of the 35 for the Lady Mustangs, and they're going to take a breather. And we're going to have a foul there on Helton. Got a bit aggressive there, reaching in on Malone. Kamaya Malone there. In the corner, Ketchum. She's already knocked down 1-3. Will not be able to make it 2 there. And is able to save it before it goes back. Stinnett in the corner. Fisher, a deep 2. No good. Rebound, Shanna Fisher. So we'll throw some first names in there. But Abria Fisher on for Marshall County. Shanna Fisher for the Lady Mustangs. Daniels with it on the right side. She's got 4 points off the bench, all 4 of the bench points for the Lady Mustangs. And man, Rutledge just got thrown down there by DeHone. Rutledge trying to fight for positioning down low. Melton with it down low, and it's taken away. Stinnett poked that one away there to Ketchum. And life here for the Tigerettes. Going down low. Duhone kicks. Fisher, she'll try a 3. No good. Malone on the offensive glass, goes back up, can't get it to go, and Melton able to rip down the rebound and is fouled there by Duhon. Rutledge coming up the court. Crosses the timeline, 2:40 to go here in the third. Lady Mustangs have only outscored Marshall County by 2 here in the quarter, and 8 to 6 the scoring here in quarter number 3. And Lady Mustangs being very patient right here. Fisher gets down low, Daniels in there amongst the trees, and steps out of bounds. Again, that can be an adjustment for a freshman. You know, making it up to the high school ranks. The athletes get taller and they get stronger. It's always something for a freshman to work on, obviously, and that's what summer ball is for. And Daniels, along with really this whole freshman class for the Lady Mustangs, has a bright future. Oh, Stinnett left open. She drives in. Short 2. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Daniels rips it down. Man, the way she can rip down a rebound and just get up the floor, it's going to be tough to stop. Rutledge will slow things down top of the key. So we close in on the last minute 15 here in the third quarter. She steps into a 3. No good off the back iron. And that will go out of bounds. Last touched by Daniels. Or pardon, no, they're going to say last touched by Marshall County. Must have missed a deflection in there somewhere. But nonetheless, Lady Mustangs basketball. Daniels getting it to Rutledge. Rutledge trying to work it down low to Daniels and taken away by Duhon. She's had a big day down low. In the defensive and rebounding category at least. Fisher has that one taken away, but Helton will pick up the foul. Fisher to Stinnett. Stinnett gets it down low to Malone, working on Helton. Hook shot, no good. That one had about 3/4 of the way down and back out. And Fisher comes out of there with the rebound. Now Rutledge running the break, half-court shot, just a bit strong. And that will do it for our third quarter of play. So not nearly as much offense for the Lady Mustangs, and the Tigerettes getting it going from outside. We'll head to the fourth quarter. Our score, Loretto 35, Marshall County 8, here on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com. When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today. And we're back. Fourth quarter getting started here between the Lady Mustangs and the Tigerettes. Same 5 on the floor for the Lady Mustangs that ended the quarter with Helton, Daniels, Rutledge, Melton, and Fisher. Up top to Madison Mason has 3 points in this game. Was able to knock down a top-of-the-key 3 back in the third quarter. Marshall County went on a quick 6-0 run with a couple of three-pointers.
And maybe looking at another one here because Aaron Ketchum had one back in that quarter. Can't knock down her second. And good rebound there by Fisher. Lady Mustangs, again, against that 2-3 zone and move into that 5-out offense. And back up top, Rutledge. It's the Helton in the corner. That's Melton with it. He's got the size advantage and turns it over. Was looking to get it back up top to Fisher, and it was intercepted by Mason. Goes in with the right hand and kisses it off the window. Madison Mason with 5 points. Back to 25. The game got out to as much as a 31-point Lady Mustangs lead. At 33-2. But since then, an 8-2 run for Marshall County that stretches back to the third quarter. Daniels gets it to Melton. Now Brooklyn Helton to a cut and Jules Melton kicks it out. Fisher. Now Rutledge has it, right wing. She drives. Baseline, gets pushed out of bounds. And Lady Mustangs will inbound underneath with 8 minutes to go. Helton with it. Gets it to Rutledge. To Cousins. They'll be making their high school debuts this fall. Daniels. Extra feed in the corner, Melton. Melton back to Rutledge, or back to Helton, pardon. Now to Fisher. Incredible ball move by the Lady Mustangs. Not that they're not looking for a shot, but they are really wearing down this Marshall County defense. You can kind of see it on some of the players' faces as Melton from downtown can't get it to go. And an attempted save there by Fisher will be unsuccessful. And a good sign just all around for Marshall County is Zakiah Taylor checking back in the game. Again, went down back in the third quarter with a knee or an ankle. I wasn't exactly sure. Wasn't sure if it was a cramp or a turned ankle, twisted knee, something like that. But she is back out on the court, which is a good sign. Again, you hope if anybody does go down in one of these games, it's not something that's a long-term injury as Helton can't get the shot to fall. Mason kicks it to Stinnett. Back to Mason in the corner, and that one's tipped away. Melton tipped it away as they were looking for Duhone in the post. Now Melton down low, going up and under with the hook shot. Can't get it to go. Again, Melton was a huge piece of that South Lawrence State Championship team from just a year ago. Again, could be one of those big impact freshmen this year. Shot no good by Duhone as she's fouled. And new sub into the game, Maggie Niedekesses checking in for Shanna Fisher to put us to an even 5 freshmen on the floor. Niedekesses getting her first varsity minutes of the day. Played earlier in the JV contest between Loretto and Wayne County. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Daniels. And turned over again. Down low. Pass tipped. Now Stinnett with it. In the corner, Mason. Taylor thought about the three momentarily. We'll pull it back out. We do have a subs coming in the game. Helton will take a seat as Landry Cox checking in. Landry, another freshman incoming freshman. And we have a travel. We'll go the other way. So a lineup full of the 5 girls that won a middle school state championship last year. Melton tries the corner 3, left it long. Nita Cassess on the offensive glass. Obviously, Gracie Rutledge wasn't able to play last season due to that knee injury, but Melton inside gets it to go. Good feed inside from Nita Cassess. And the Lady Mustangs get their first points of the quarter. In the corner, the 3. Ketchum can't get it to go. Daniels rips down another rebound. A nice feed down low to Melton. Melton lost her footing there. Must have slipped on a spot on the floor, and they go down low quickly to Duhone. Can't get it to go. Melton tips it out. But to a Tigerette, that is Mason with it. Taylor pleading for the ball, and Rutledge is going to pick up a foul. And so good sportsmanship there between Rutledge and Mason. Again, took a bit of a hard shot, but we'll pat on the back just to, there's no ill intent behind it. As Helton will check back in as Melton will take a seat. In the corner. Tigerettes looking for something here. Taylor goes inside, kicks to Fisher. Fisher, extra feed in the corner. Ketchum trying for another 3. That one's long. Rebound Cox. Landry Cox racing up the court. Will stop and feed it off to Rutledge with 2:20 to go. Right side, left wide open. Habry Daniels for 3. Can't get that one to go. Rutledge on the offensive glass. Last touched by Marshall County, so it will stay with the Lady Mustangs. Melton back in the game. We'll take Habry Daniels and give her a breather. Again, Habry's had a good game, 4 points off the bench. Rutledge gets it down low to Melton. Back out to Helton for 3. That one won't go. Rebound. Cox had it momentarily, but it's taken away by Ketchum, and she's got a breakaway. Aaron Ketchum. Right-hand layup. It's good. So now Aaron Ketchum up to 5 points, tied for the team lead with Madison Mason. That guard duo is combined for 10 of the 12 today for Marshall County. Down low, Rutledge. Gets inside, can't get it to go, and she'll have another free throw attempt coming up, does Gracie Rutledge, as she looks to get on the board. That one's good. Rutledge gets on the board. Again, was a little frustrated with herself in the first half, not knocking down her one free throw attempt, but gets it back right there. Ketchum can't get the 3 to go. Rebound out to Cox. 8 different Lady Mustangs have scored in this game, 3 of which are freshmen. Can Helton make it 4? No good, and that one tipped out of bounds. Taylor across the timeline at 40 seconds. Quickly gets it up to Aaron Ketchum. Ketchum back out to Taylor. 30 seconds to go. Again, we're going to take a short break after this one. We'll be right back for the JV contest. The 3. Taylor can't get it to go. Rebound. Cox had it momentarily. Coming out of there with it, though, is Fisher, and she gets on the board. Abria Fisher, her first points of the game. Shot no good there with 3 seconds to go. Fisher, a half-court heave, no good. And that will do it. Final score here from Loretto. It is Loretto 39, Marshall County 12, each team with 4 points in the final quarter. We'll go over some final stats just real quick because we do have about 10 minutes until that next game. First for the Lady Mustangs, Allie Augustine leading the way with 12 points, Sophie Weathers with 8, Alexa Crosby with 6, Habry Daniels with 4, Chloe Craig with 3, Kinley Stutch, Jules Melton, and Gracie Rutledge each with 2. And for the Tigerettes, Madison Mason and Aaron Ketchum each with 5, and Abria Fisher and Zakiah Taylor each with 2. So again, we will take that short break. We'll be back for the JV game here in about 10 minutes. This has been Michael Marks. You're watching the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.